There's a house at the very end of Hollow Creek Road. No one goes near it, not because of what people say, but because no one can ever remember what happens when they do. They go in and they come back wrong. Sometimes they don't come back at all. Lena was a freelance photographer from Portland. She'd heard about the old Hollow Creek house from a forgotten Reddit post. No photos, no details, just a challenge. Go inside and see if you can remember what happened. So she drove 2 hours north. Through thick pine forests and fog-covered hills, the house appeared like a shadow in the mist. 2 stories tall, white paint peeling like dead skin, with shutters that hung like broken bones. She stepped out of her car. The trees were unnaturally quiet. No birds, no wind, only the house, waiting. She raised her camera, but the lens fogged over instantly. She wiped it and tried again. This time the house wasn't in the frame, just trees. She lowered the camera. The house was still right in front of her, still, silent, watching. Floorboards creaking, wind moaning softly. The front door wasn't locked. Inside, the air was ice cold. Dust floated in the dim light. The furniture looked like it hadn't been touched in decades. Old photos on the wall showed a family of 5, but the faces were scratched out. She wandered through the house slowly. Each room felt the same, like they were repeating. Same dusty chairs, same broken clock, even the same mirror, though she hadn't seen it before. She looked into it and saw a version of herself standing behind her, smiling. She turned around. Nothing. The air grew heavier. Then she heard it. A slow, rhythmic knocking coming from upstairs. 3 knocks, pause, 3 more, then silence. Lena took a step toward the staircase, but the moment her foot touched the first step, the knocking stopped. She blacked out. When she opened her eyes, she was outside, sitting in her car. The house behind her looked darker somehow, as if it was receding into shadow. She started the engine and drove back to Portland, but when she got home, she couldn't remember what photos she had taken. Her memory of the visit was gone. She checked her camera. No pictures, only one video. She pressed play. It was her, crying, whispering something over and over. "Don't go upstairs, don't go upstairs, don't." Then the screen glitched, the video distorted, and the last frame froze on her face, but her eyes were gone. Lena tried to tell people what happened, but she couldn't remember anything clearly until last week. A neighbor heard knocking in Lena's apartment. 3 knocks, pause, 3 more, then silence. No one has seen her since. Yesterday, police entered her home. Everything was intact, but the walls were covered in photos. All of the Hollow Creek house, from angles that shouldn't be possible. One photo showed the upstairs hallway, a mirror at the end of it, and in that mirror, not Lena, but you, standing behind her, smiling. If you want more dark horror stories like this, don't forget to subscribe. You never know what story will come next.